so I have some Auburn connections also. But thank
awesome.
you so much for taking my call, and thank you for broadcasting the Braves and standing beside them and with them. They're an awesome team, and I just have to say God bless them and God bless this United States of America.
Well, thank you very much, Charlotte. Really appreciate you calling in. Got a couple more before we head back out to the stadium again. A 10:35 restart. Looks like the tarp is getting pulled off of the field right now. So a little field maintenance, and then the boys will be back on the field for the top of the ninth unless something changes weather-wise. Peter, what's going on, Peter? How are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you for calling. What you got?
I got the great Bob Uecker.
Oh, legend. Absolute legend.
My all-time favorite Brave. I met him when I was 6 years old. Milwaukee County Stadium. Got his autograph. And he's always been my favorite Brave.
He was a legend.
Aaron and Chipper and all the rest. But
awesome. That is definitely, that is Surf Pro Rain Delay Show approved. All right, what else you have?
That's just about it.
All right. Well, I love it. Appreciate the call, Peter. That's a solid poll. Legend. We miss him already. Uecker was awesome. He was fantastic. Harry Doyle, on Major League. Jackson, what's going on, Jackson? How are you?
Good. How about you?
Doing well, man.
Well, I'll go ahead and spit some old knowledge on you. I'll put out Warren Spahn.
Okay. I like it. Legendary. Spawn and Sane and pray for rain. I like it.
So my question is, what do you think on Acuna's timeline? I know the timeline he'll be back, but how do you think Alex Verdugo and Eddie Rosario kind of fit into that lineup?
It's still like I said earlier, and we talked to Snit about this before the game. Ronald's down in Florida. He's working out. And that's about it. He's still, he needs to be able to cut, needs to be able to round bases and, work in the outfield, change direction, things like that. And, we'll see if that changes. But I think for the Braves roster when he comes back, that Verdugo is going to stay. I think Verdugo is going to stay at the leadoff spot until, otherwise noted. So I think that's the way they're going to play it. Jeremy in Atlanta. Jeremy, who's your all-time favorite Brave? Jeremy, are you there? Okay, no Jeremy. How about Devin? What's going on, Devin? How are you?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Favorite Brave guy I would always thought I'd love to have a beer with, Bob Wickman.
Oh, Bob Wickman. That's mid to late 2000s closer. Or was it early 2000s? Closer. Yeah. Who had some ups and downs, that's for sure.
I could see myself sitting in the dive having a couple Miller Lights with Bob Wickman.
Absolutely. If I pictured what Bob Wickman would do after games, what you just said is exactly what I would picture. Absolutely.
That's right. But bringing it back to Auburn, I got a little bit of a Harvey Updike moment here for you.
Oh, geez.
I'm going to take you back to 2012. Wild card game against the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
I am 22 years old at the time.
Okay.
Sitting on the third baseline.
Okay.
Pop fly, Anderson. Obviously, everyone knows the infamous infield fly rule.
Mm-hmm.
But I was the one that called out, I got it, that caused Paul Cosma to get off that pop fly. That was a routine pop fly that was absolutely the shortstop's ball. And it's lived with me for the past 13 years. It was me that no doubt in my mind, I got Paul Cosma off that ball. But for that ump calling the infield fly rule, who knows what happened in 2012.
Well, that was one of the most painful nights that a lot of us have ever seen. Appreciate your service. And, I will say this, when all that food and those drinks were thrown on the field, that was not acceptable. And not just because that's not how fans are supposed to react. Those are investments too. I mean, you're talking about some expensive food and expensive drinks. Those are investments. Got to be smarter than that. Work smarter, not harder. Last one before we hit a break. Grayson. What's going on, Grayson? Who's your all-time favorite Brave?
Hey, I got to say Deion Sanders.
Yes. Love it.
Only problem I got with Deion Sanders is pass interference call on Auburn.
I love my Auburn brethren calling in. Absolutely love it. All right, what else you got? You there?
If you design City Connect, what would you?
Hello, Grayson. You there?
If you could design City Connect, what would it look like?
If I could design City Connect, what would it look like? That is a really good question. How about this should be a gateway question. Write this down, Joe. Write this down. I like this one. I would go, well, the baby blue would have to be part of it. The baby blue without the button up, like the old, like early 1980s Dale Murphy. I think we'd have the feather hat, the one they have now that has like the triangle, like on the bill, not the bill, on the like the bottom part of the whatever that, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's got the little triangle thing coming up off the brim. And so I'd have to have some variation of that with the feather fitted instead of the Major League Baseball on the back. The feather would have to be there. I think we'd have to fit in a little bit of the current one, maybe the tomahawk across the back instead of the name. I think that could look pretty cool. I have never ever thought about this, Grayson. I'm going to have to like do some homework and like draw up I get on Canva and like start like pulling up mocks of things that I need to things I can send to the Braves and be like, hey, I can get royalties if I design your City Connect, right? Although those guys across the street at the Braves, I think they'll go for that, right? Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. But like we talked about before, this is the Serve Pro Rain Delay Show. The grounds crew has taken the tarp off the field, and they're getting ready. No standing water on the dirt. Players are out warming up a little bit. So 10:35 is the approximate restart time. We'll see if that changes. But I really do appreciate everybody calling in right before we hit break and send it back out to the stadium. Again, it is 2-1 Dodgers going into the top of the ninth. We'll see who the Braves send out on the mound. As of now, it was Daysbel Hernandez. I have a hard time believing he'll go out there after this rain delay. But right now, Dodgers 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Braves 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. The offense has been frustrating. I understand that. You can kind of tip your hat to Yoshi Yamamoto. Kirby Yates has been solid. Tanner Scott's their closer. I think it was very smart of the Dodgers to throw him out there in the 8th based on reality and what happened with Mother Nature sending us sideways rain. So we'll see what happens if who is up for the Braves right now? It would be Riley, Ozuna, and Olsen. So the right guys coming up in the bottom of the 9th. We'll see. We'll see if they get it done. 2-1. We'll hopefully get this game in, and there's no more delays. But this is the Serve Pro Rain Delay Show. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, and then we'll send it out to the stadium, barring any changes. Serve Pro Rain Delay Show on the Braves Radio Network.
When life throws you a curveball, whether it's water, fire, or mold damage to your home or business, you need a winning team. You need Serve Pro. Serve Pro's licensed, certified, and highly trained team of experts are here to help, offering fast, reliable, professional restoration services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a proud partner of the Atlanta Braves and Braves Country, our teams are committed to performing at a championship level. When disaster strikes, call Serve Pro and make it like it never even happened.
Mega Millions just got an upgrade. With bigger jackpots plus better odds, $5 could win you your wildest dreams. But you'll need bigger dreams. So don't just dream of buying a new house. Dream about a house that has its own zip code. The new Mega Millions isn't just new car money. It's new helicopter money. So get ready for the new Mega Millions with bigger jackpots more often and get to dreaming bigger.
Napa has the parts and the expertise to help your business stay ahead of the game. That's why Napa is a proud partner of the 2025 Atlanta Braves. 2 legends driven to win from the field to the open road. While Napa is powering fleets and garages across the country, the Braves are delivering pennants, MVPs, and championships. So no matter the size of your business, Napa are the pros that know how to keep you moving at full speed.
Napa know-how. I'm Cortland spokespug Cordy. This broadcast of the Atlanta Braves is brought to you by Cortland. Visit Cortland.com to find your new apartment or one of our next level communities. Go Braves!
Don't miss Tom Glavine and his Hall of Fame Insight every Monday afternoon at 3:30 during Chuck and Chernoff on the radio home of the Braves, 680 The Fan and the Fan app.
The Braves are in a rain delay, but the Serve Pro Rain Delay Show is getting you through with more Braves talk and updates on the game as they become available. Now, more of the Serve Pro Rain Delay Show on the Braves Radio Network.
Welcome back. It is the Serve Pro Rain Delay Show. We're going to send it over to the stadium here in about 5 minutes or so. Like I said before the break, players are hanging out in the outfield, warming back up. The tarp is off the field. The grounds crew is putting on the final touches to the field over at Truist Park. So we'll get to that in just a second. David, what's going on, David? Before we can let you on, who's your favorite all-time Brave?
Is it bad to say Freddie Freeman?
No, of course not. Freddie's a legend.
I think he was great both offensively and defensively and had a great attitude.
Yes, he did. He was the heartbeat of that clubhouse. And unfortunately, we did see some of that great defense today so far. Hopefully, he makes an error in the bottom of the ninth and things can change for the Braves. But yeah, he's a legend.
Well, I've got a question you probably won't be able to answer, but so the really question is, who would be a good person or place to ask this? But it's about the old Turner Field, and really the same questions about, the old Fulton County Stadium, and also Turner Field when they converted it from Olympic Stadium, and of course the new Truist Park. The Fulton County Stadium was round. They could have put home plate anywhere in the circle. How much did they consider where the sun would be during games when they decided where to put that? Or were there other issues?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm not going to lie. I know generally speaking, baseball fields are pointed, southpaw is for lefties. That's because they are facing south. That's where that saying came from. But I have no idea why they placed the field the way they did at Fulton County. Oh, David's gone. And as far as Olympic Stadium, it was the easiest way to convert Olympic Stadium to Turner Field. Why they put the home plate area, I guess it would be it'd be southeast corner of Olympic Stadium. Terry. What's up, Terry? Who's your favorite all-time Brave?
Well, I got one for. We're going to go way back in the days.
Okay.
Ralph Garr.
That is way back. I like it.
Mike Lum.
Hey, you're digging deep here.
Oh, yeah. See, I grew up when I was a little boy. My dad used to get tickets to the Braves game. We used to go all the time. And what would happen? They would lose. But it was, it was way back in the days. But yeah, that's the players I remember way back then. Dick Pocoroba, all of them. But my other favorite player, you got to remember this, I would think, would be Fred McGriff.
Oh yes.
Do you remember when he came over and the stadium caught on fire?
Fire in the press box, absolutely. I was there that night, actually. That was...
Oh, no, you were not.
I was. There's a great picture of Deion Sanders also laughing, looking up at the press box while it's on fire.
Well, tell me that story real quick before they go back to the game, and I'll let you go. And the Braves are going to win, by the way.
Okay, well, Terry, I'm with you. I actually, that game, I got there from school. I was a kid. I was 13. I was 12 at the time because that was in the spring. We were there. We had season tickets growing up. So we were walking in. We heard that the fire happened, and they wouldn't let people in the stadium for, I don't know, it was probably 45 minutes or so. So we hung out outside, and it was school night. So my parents had to take me home. So we stayed for about 5 innings and then left. But yeah, it was weird. When we got inside, it was almost like it was nothing. Like you'd look up and you'd see the burned out press box, and it was like, okay, cool. let's watch the game, because it was Fred McGriff's first game. So it was like, okay, moving on. Let's see what else happens. So, yeah, I don't have a good story. I have the good John Rocker story. I also we'll save this one for future rain delay shows. I've got a story about the Braves, a newspaper, my picture, and an escaped drunken chimp from the zoo. That's called a tease, a long-term tease, until future Surf Pro rain delay shows. We'll see if we can get to that. No, we'll get to that in a longer one, since we're about to go. We're about to go to the stadium here in a little bit. Jeremy, what's going on, Jeremy? How are you?
Hey, I missed you the first time, didn't I?
Yeah, it's all good. What's going on, man?
So I wanted to do a throwback. So my favorite Brave, maybe not be a player, but I'm going with Chief Takahoma. So,
okay.
But if I had to go with a player, I'd go with Biff Pocoroba, and I got a story for that.
Well, we make it quick, because we're about to go out here in a little bit.
Okay, so when I was a kid, my parents used to take me over to his venison processing plant over in Atlanta, and we used to always take our deer over there and get our meats processed. So he was a wonderful guy. Yeah, great guy.
Awesome, Jeremy. Appreciate the call. And venison processing plant. I didn't expect that. So we're heading back out to Truist Park. Here are Ben and Joe.
The rain delay is over and baseball is back. We now return to the game on the Atlanta Braves Radio Network.
All right, Braves and the Dodgers. At least one inning to go. It's going to be about an hour, 15-minute rain delay somewhere in that neighborhood. Rafael Montero will take over on the mound for the Braves. He'll be facing 3, 4, and 5 in the order. So in case you're just now tuning in, we played 8 innings, and then the skies opened up. That was at 9:22 Eastern. Started to rain, but all that is pushed out of here, at least for now. I know we're supposed to have more rain tomorrow, but should be good to at least finish this game. Grounds crew did a terrific job. Looking down at the field right now, you wouldn't even know that anything took place. In fact, the only sign that we had any rain at all is the roofs of the dugout. There's a little bit of wet down there, but the field looks terrific. Seeing some lightning and hearing a little bit of thunder off in the distance, but that's what just came through. And for the Braves, Montero on the mound and looking to hold them quiet and see what the Braves can do in the bottom of the 9th inning. And the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Riley, Ozuna, and Olsen. So pretty simple, Joe. Just got to hold them right there.
Hold them right there. Let the offense do something miraculous in the bottom of the 9th and go home happy.
Sounds like a good idea.
You know, honestly, Grant Holmes is arguably one of his best outings when you consider the opponent, and setting a career high in strikeouts. He's the pitcher. He's on the hook for the loss, but I thought he pitched great tonight.
Yeah, he did. 9 strikeouts for Holmes. And now Montero will be the 4th pitcher used by the Braves. Freddie Freeman climbs in. And waiting on the resume as Montero is adjusting his cap. Now he's ready. So here we go. Pitch on the way in the top of the 9th inning, and Freddie swings and misses. First pitch fastball. Resuming at 10:35 p.m. So an hour and 13-minute rain delay here at Truist Park for game 1 of this series. 0-1 on the way to Freeman. That'll miss inside 1-1. Well, you know what this kind of reminds me of is that game against the Phillies, where he had that long rain delay and then resumed, and then Marcell Ozuna hit that home run.
Right.
Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Freddie Freeman. Freeman with a fly ball to the left. Alex Verdugo going to try it in a few steps. He's got it in his sights, and he squeezes out number 1. One down for Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers picked up 1 run in the 4th and another in the 6th. And then the Braves scored once in the bottom of the 7th on a home run by Matt Olson. Hernandez has been on once. He walked in the 4th inning. Hernandez check swing. And he takes the ball a little bit low. That was a strike in the first 8 innings.
Certainly was.
There's 1-0 pitch on the way to Teoscar Hernandez.
That's a sellout.
Off the plate with a fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. Evan Phillips has been tossing in the Dodger bullpen. So we could see him for the bottom of the 9th. 2-0 pitch. There's a called strike out of the outside corner. Dodgers have gone down in order 4 times in the game. Montero, 1 down, bases empty, 2-1 pitch. Hernandez check swing. They appeal. Boy, I say that he didn't go. Man, looked like a commit to me. Watching the replay of the swing.
Yep. Yeah. He got a break.
Here's the 3-1. And a swing and a miss there. Good-looking splitter. So the count runs full on Teoscar Hernandez. Still a good amount of this crowd of 41,000 still here. A lot of them tucked underneath the overhang still. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way to Hernandez. And a wave and a miss. Went chasing a splitter down. Bottom fell off from underneath that one. 2 down here in the 9th inning. Now with 2 down and the base is empty. It's Will Smith who will come to the plate. Smith with a single, also a sac fly. A sac fly back in the 4th inning scored the first Dodger run of the game. They took a 2-0 lead when Mookie Betts hit a home run. Ball inside. Meanwhile, Matt Olson hit a home run for the Braves in the bottom of the 7th. That's been it. 2 runs on 4 hits for the Dodgers, 1 run on 2 hits for the Braves. 1-0 to Smith. Outside with a fastball. Montero's heater is 95-96. Splitter's been pretty good, but he's fallen behind 2-0. And the pitch to Smith, that misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. Had a sellout crowd tonight. Over 41,000. Here's the 3-0 pitch on the way. And zips over the inside corner for a called strike.
You started. We're excited to offer our window of opportunity savings event. Buy 2 windows or patio doors and get the third.
Cuts loose at 3-1, and that's hit way up in the air to center field. Michael Harris drifting back, shy of the warning track, posts up, makes the catch. Down they go 1-2-3. So we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Braves need 1 run to keep their hopes alive and 2 runs to win it in dramatic fashion. We enter the bottom of the 9th, 2-1 Dodgers.
Hi, it's Chuck Dowdle. You all know that my friends at Georgia's Own Credit Union can save you money. But did you know that Georgia's Own offers more than just personal savings and loan products? They also offer products and services to help your business grow. Whether you're looking for a business checking account, equipment loan, commercial mortgage, SBA loan, or payroll services, Georgia's Own has options that will help you succeed. To learn more, visit georgiasown.org/playball. I'm Chuck Dowdle, and I'm one of Georgia's Own.
Georgia's Own is federally insured by the NCUA and is an equal housing lender.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity,
we engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go.
Posting my tap dancing videos is easier than ever.
Now through April 17th, get 300 megabit Xfinity Internet and 1 unlimited mobile line together for $30 a month for 1 year. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Requires paperless billing and auto pay to store bank account. Restrictions apply. Equipment tax and fees extra. After promo regulated supply. Xfinity Internet required. Extra speed standard.
Great teams win with smart plays. Just like great businesses win with Saia LTL Freight. As the exclusive freight and logistics company of the Atlanta Braves, Saia brings nationwide customer-first service that delivers every time. Need to move shipments across the country? Saia covers all the bases, coast to coast, to keep your business running smoothly. Make Saia part of your starting lineup. Visit Saia.com. That's SAIA.com.
The original Louisiana brand hot sauce. It's the perfect balance of peppers, vinegar, and the salty tears of Mets fans. That's Louisiana hot. Buy you some.
Hey, Braves fans, this is Finn here. How well do you know us in the locker room? Your answer could win you a pair of Braves tickets during our 7 o'clock hour every weekday morning on 680 The Fan.
Former Brave Evan Phillips will try to finish things up for the Dodgers. He's just back from the injured list where he's been nursing a sore shoulder. No record, no ERA, 5 games, 3 2/3 innings of 2-hit shutout ball, a walk and 4 strikeouts. He's got a 94 to 97 fastball sweeper and a cutter.
And there's one guy on the roster who's ever had a hit against him, and he's up to the plate right now. There's a ball high to Austin Riley. Riley 1 for 4 with a double versus Phillips. Everybody else who has seen him on the roster is over in their careers.
Well, everybody in this building would love to see that. Just trying to get
1 ball and no strikes on Riley. There's a 1-0 pitch. Called strike. Fastball 96. Count even at 1. Need a good start. Need to get that leadoff man on. Down a run in the bottom of the 9th. Riley 1 for 3 with a double in the game. 1-1 pitch. Laid off with a sweeper. Good eye there.
I'm here for it, man.
Austin batting .281 on the season. 6 RBIs. 20 RBIs and leading the team. Swings and misses at a fastball. He's gone deep 6 times this year. And everybody in this building would love to see that. Just trying to get on base and get the man on base to pace the inning. Waiting on the 2-2 pitch. Here it is from Phillips. Swings and pops one up towards foul territory. Over by the Braves dugout. And that'll land about 2 sections on the other side of the Braves dugout.
Hey, we had to weather like an hour and 20-minute rain delay. Why don't we go extra innings?
I'm here for it, man.
Ain't any place else to be.
I don't. Whatever it takes to win a game. 2-2 on Riley. Here's the pitch. He swings and misses at a sweeper away and strikes out. Good pitch by Phillips. 1 down here in the 9th inning. We got your boppers to the plate. Here's Ozuna. Olsen will follow. So if you're thinking about a long ball, you're at the right part of the order.
Here it comes. Lays off a sweeper that time.
Ozuna 0 for 1 in his career versus Phillips. And Ozuna has walked twice in this game tonight. First pitch to him. Nibbling for the outside corner. Missed with a sweeper.
Ozuna steadies the bat. Staring down Phillips with a 2-1. Ground ball out to third and foul. Out on the other side of the line.
Right-hander Phillips. 4th pitcher used by Dave Roberts in the game. And a 1-0 to Ozuna. That's in for a called strike.
Lance Barksdale, third base umpire, right on top of it.
Phillips relies heavily on the sweeper, especially to the right-handers. 1 ball and 1 strike on Ozuna. Here it comes. Lays off a sweeper that time.
It's really a good pitch as long as he keeps it off the plate.
2-2 on Ozuna.
Try to get swings at bad pitches.
2-2.
Ozuna steadies the bat, staring down Phillips with a 2-1. Ground ball out to third and foul, right on the other side of the line. Was knocked down by Muncy, but he didn't glove it cleanly. It's kind of fumbling it, and lucky for him, was just barely foul. Lance Barksdale, third base umpire, right on top of it.
2-1 Dodgers, 2 down, bottom of the 9th.
Hit chalk right in front of the bag, but spun to the foul side of the bag. 2-2 on Ozuna.
Sean Murphy would come to the plate. Bring the winning run to the plate.
2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Sweeper at the bottom of the zone. And the Braves are down to their final out. And Matt Olson will step into the left-hand batter's box. Olson drove in the only run of the game for the Braves. Hit a solo homer in the 7th inning. And he is 0 for 3 in his career versus Evan Phillips. 2-1 Dodgers, 2 down, bottom of the 9th.
Getting ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike.
First pitch of the sequence. Missed outside with a fastball.
Offering on the way, 2-1. He had a big hat.
If Olsen can keep it going, Sean Murphy would come to the plate. Get Olsen aboard, bring the winning run to the plate. 1-0 from Phillips. In for a high strike. Cutter right at the top of the zone. Boos raining down on home plate umpire Will Little. 1-1 on Matt Olson. Pitch from Phillips. Missed low with a sweeper.
It's amazing this day and age. 4 hits for the Dodgers.
That's showing some discipline, getting ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you get a good pitching performance from one side, but not both.
Offering on the way, 2-1. He had a big hack and found back a cutter. I think he'd like to have that one back again. And now the Braves out of their final strike. See if there's any magic in the air here tonight or if the storm washed all that away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch to Olsen. He swings and fouls one off. That arcs its way up into the third deck down the third baseline.
What's amazing this day and age, 4 hits for the Dodgers, 2 for the Braves. That's it. Sometimes you get a good pitching performance from one side, but not both.
Right. Again, the 2-2. Outside, miss with a sweeper. Still alive. At a 3-2 count on Olsen. Phillips comes set right at the letters. Right-hander nods with his catcher, Will Smith. Olsen awaits. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. So the Braves are down to their final strike, and Matt Olson coaxes a walk. The tying run is at first. The winning run is at the plate. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th inning, and it's in the hands of the man who leads the team in homers. Sean Murphy with 7 home runs this season. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Murphy 0 for 1 with a walk in his career versus Evan Phillips. First pitch to Murphy. Came inside, almost hit him with a sweeper.
Boy, I can't believe it missed him.
Just missed the forearm. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball weakly back to the mound. Phillips has it. Underhands to the bag. And there's no magic tonight. Dodgers take game 1 by a final score of 2-1. For the Braves in the 9th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. The Dodgers have won 6 straight, and the Braves fall to 14-17 through 31 games of the 2025 season. In the final, Dodgers 2, Braves 1. Back with the totals after this. Spring in the South means a few good things. The return of baseball, good times, and Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms. Vidalia onions are the champagne of onions. It can only be a Vidalia if it's grown in a specific region of South Georgia where the soils are just right for providing that signature sweetness. So look for Schumann Farms Real Sweet brand Vidalia onions at your local grocery store this spring and summer. The flavor is guaranteed. The special occasion optional. Schumann Farms, the Georgia family farm growing tradition and the world's sweetest onions.
Spring has sprung, Braves fans, and baseball is finally back. Make your lawn Truist Bark quality this season with Pennington Grass Seed. As the official partner of the Atlanta Braves grounds crew, Pennington knows how to help you grow a lush, healthy lawn. With over 80 years of history rooted right here in Braves country, Pennington has the perfect solution.
Committed to keeping your business online, whenever and wherever you need us, all backed by the Spectrum Commitment. Get fast, reliable internet starting at $40 per month when bundled, or level up your internet speed and get a 3-year price guarantee. Learn how Spectrum Business can help your business stay connected at spectrum.com/business. Restrictions apply. Services not available in all areas.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Calling local business owners. Chase for Business is hosting a complimentary all-day event, The Experience Tampa, on Wednesday, May 21st at Armature Works. Join fellow Tampa business owners for a day of networking and marketing workshops while hearing from leading business experts on economic trends and tips for unlocking business growth. Plus, you can shop local vendors at the Chase for Business Marketplace. Register today for The Experience Tampa at chase.com/event Tampa. We'll see you on May 21st.
Let's be real. Learning goes way beyond the classroom. At Florida Virtual School, there's no classroom required to crush core courses with support from teachers that really care. Earn credit from electives the way that works for you. Explore career and technical education that builds real-life skills. Excel in AP courses that give you a head start on college. And learn new languages that make other countries feel a little closer. See how online learning can change everything at flvs.net/no classroom required.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move.
Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you, around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise, for lives in drive. At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you, around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise, for lives in drive.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah and Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
It's time to step up to the plate and see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
Tonight I stand here overwhelmed as my name is linked with the great and
Miss Spring deals under $20 now through May 7th at the Home Depot. Subject to availability, valid on select items only.
Ever feel like the road is out to... Thankfully, Hyundai is always working to ensure it doesn't, with over 130 IIHS Top Safety Awards since 2006. IIHS Top Safety Awards include Top Safety Pick and Top Safety Pick Plus awards to Hyundai vehicles from 2006 to 2025. Now for